Sunshines. Okay, it is Thursday. Excuse the Elvis hair. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're just going to take it as it is. You know. And I never even liked Elvis. Yeah, no, I still don't. Yeah. For those of you that do, hey, that's your prerogative. That's your business. I just, yeah, no, never a fan. Now give me some Rolling Stones or some Beatles, or I'm all in. Norman Greenbaum, if you don't know that name, he was like a one-hit wonder, and he sang Spirit in the Sky. Norman Greenbaum. Love that song. Anywho, it is now 10 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning, like I said. That sheep ham pork chop meal, oh my goodness, y'all, we all enjoyed it. It was so good, and that pork tenderloin was tender as could be. Slicing it up in the little slivers like I did made it cook so much quicker. In 30 minutes, everything was done. The potatoes, the carrots, the pork. Yeah, it was delicious. So, FATMAN came back for thirds. Me and Carol Beth had seconds. She did pick out the peppers and the onions. She liked the potatoes and the carrots. She didn't eat the Brussels sprouts either. She likes broccoli, not Brussels sprouts, and she only eats broccoli cooked. She doesn't like it raw. Now, I'll eat broccoli either way. You give me some raw with ranch, I'm up in it. If you give me some cooked with butter, I'm up in it. You do beef tips and broccoli, I'm up in it. There ain't nothing much I won't eat. Can y'all tell? Alright, today finds me, I didn't get half the stuff that I know I needed to accomplish yesterday. I did the basics, but I did something. So I tackled my laundry. I think I have one more load in the dryer. I don't know if I got it all or not. I don't think I did, because it didn't seem like I folded that much. So I need to go check the dryer. I'm sorry, my eyes are itching to beat the band. We've got pollen, we've got dust, we've got it's yeah. What don't we have? Leprosy. And it might be coming around. Alright, get me another cup of coffee. I'm gonna make some iced coffee. Yeah, we're doing this thing. And then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make a plan. I'm making a plan. Because a woman without a plan is just a woman with no plan. No, I've got to have some form of, okay, I need to get this done, I need to get this done. Instead of just kind of willy-nilly up in here. Because up in here has vacant signs all along the route. So let me get me some iced coffee and I'll be back. Okay, Heinz, I did fill out the rest of the week. Last night, that's what we had. And I even got to where if I find the recipe online and I just need to know, you know, kind of put all the ingredients, and then I need to know what temp and what time. So there you go. Tonight I'm going to do Kathy from Mama Cat's Home. I'm doing her air fryer drumsticks. They looked so good. I need to remember I need to do my cheddar biscuits and all that fun stuff. Friday we're doing homemade pizza and pizza rolls. Saturday burgers and dogs and fries. And we'll make enough for Sunday. Sunday we thought we were going to be able to finally make it to Becca and Joseph's house. And FATMAN's on call this weekend. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll just make extra burgers and dogs. We'll do that. But the homemade pizza, I'm so excited. Have y'all, I completely forgot. I mean, completely forgot. Yum. Let's just say it. Yum. And it comes with sauce. Makes 2 pizzas and it comes with sauce. But I bought some extra pizza sauce to go with our pizza rolls. So, because we could do them like a snack. I got some frozen pretzels that I bought. We can use the cheese sauce I've got in the refrigerator. Or we could use some pizza sauce. You know, tune it up a different way. I'm just saying. Alright, I need to, well, no, I need to sit down and do my list. Yeah, my iced coffee is divine. All I did was the Ghirardelli's caramel, and the coffee pot has been off for a while, so it was still kind of warm, but not hot. And then I put my milk in, and then I added ice. I put sugar. Now, normally in the morning, if I just get up and drink my hot coffee, it's just straight, hot, and black. I don't like sugar in it. Sometimes I'll do creamer, but it gives me a weird, But now, cold coffee, heck yeah, all day long, baby. Really could have used a little bit more caramel, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to sit down and make my list. Yeah. We're doing this today. We're doing this today. Y'all hold me accountable. If I don't do it today, come hold tie me. Okay, hey Heinz. We are in the laundry room, storage room, whatever you want to call it. The utility room. That's what Bo calls it. The utility room. Because our hot water heater's in here, washer and dryer, freezer that don't work. I actually called a used appliance store that we used to get appliances from, and to see if they could come and pick this freezer up. FATMAN cannot move it by himself. He just can't. And so that man said he really and truly doesn't deal with commercial size, and that's considered a commercial size. But he does know some people that will come and pick up stuff. So he's going to find out if one of them would be willing to come and get it. I mean, they can have it. It don't work. If they can fix it, great for them. If they want to sell it for scrap, they can do that too. We just need it out. I'm wondering if I can. I know I can't move it. I know I can't. But sometimes you just gotta, you know. I'm looking for my drumsticks. I want to do Kathy's drumsticks in the air fryer. So I need to find my drumsticks. I want to get them marinated. And then tonight we're just popping them puppies in the air fryer and see what happens. Sounds good to me. But now I gotta dig through all this. Oh my goodness. And the refrigerator we ordered, it's backlogged. They don't know when it's going to ship. It might be 6 more weeks. Now, we've already waited 3. It might be 6 more. What? So, yeah, we got to deal with that. So, let me see if I can find some drumsticks in this mess. I'm about ready to say, first thing I pull out is what we have in. I do have a meatloaf that needs to be used. Maybe I need to just revamp my... I've got some hamburger helper already made. It just needs using. I've got some pre-cooked turkey breast. It needs to be used. So while I'm looking for my drumsticks, I'm going to be seeing what all I have in here and making up a menu for this next week. Because we are going to be very slim with money at the grocery store. Yeah. Okay, huns, we have made it to supper time. Supper time, supper time. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I still got the Elvis doo-doo. I don't know what it's doing, but girl, Anywho, tonight we are doing... Oh, come on. I don't know what's wrong with it. There we go. We're going to leave it like that. We're doing mac and cheese. Yes, the box kind. Great value. Did you know Great Value mac and cheese is made by Kraft? That's like...
It still has issues.
What has issues?
I asked him how's his butt doing.
That man has butt problems. It got on camera, Carol Beth.
Oops.
That's okay. Anywho, boxed macaroni from Great Value. Did you know it's Kraft? Did you know that Kirkland brand from Costco, Kirkland brand diapers are made by Huggies? Look it up. It's the did you know, or made by, you know, generic or store brands made by name brand. Members Mark green beans, cut green beans, Del Monte. I mean, you know, come on. Okay, so we're having mac and cheese. We're having green beans. Carol said yes for the mac and cheese. I'm going to make a thing of cheddar biscuits. And then we have got the drumsticks that I've had marinating in balsamic vinaigrette. I'm going to do those in the air fryer. I'm so excited to do that. Hey, sweet girl.
Hey.
Everybody wants to know where you have been hiding.
My room.
Her room. That's like her quarantine space. She figures she's safe in there.
I have when y'all got COVID the first time.
Yep, that was her safe place. Now, you don't want COVID no more, do you?
I'm one and done.
One and done.
Although, you never know.
You never know. You say, gotta be careful, right?
It's sneaky like a darn ninja.
Yeah, it's sneaking like a ninja. Y'all heard it from here. So anyhow, we're going to be putting the drumsticks in the air fryer. I want to go ahead and get my water for my mac and cheese going first. The chicken drumsticks are only going to take 28 minutes. And that's what Kathy from Mama Cat's Home, she had said. So, we're going by your recipe, girlfriend. Alright. So, I'm going to let that boil. Then we're going to add our mac and cheese. Fat Man done made the comment, you're going to have to make 2. And I'm like, I know. 2 boxes. 3 people. But did you hear Carol Beth's response? Oh, yeah. They love doing some mac and cheese. Then I'm just going to pop open my green beans and get them in my little boiler. I'm not going to turn it on yet. I just want to drain this liquid off and get it in there. I'm going to add butter to them. Maybe a little bit of brown sugar. Sometimes I like to dress them up. I can't get this one open. Hey, Bubba.
Hey.
I can't get this can open, boo. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and get my cheddar biscuits going. And then by that time, I guess I need to go ahead and preheat my air fryer. So. We're going to go ahead and get that preheating. And I'm going to start making cheddar biscuits. So, I'll be we're waiting on water to boil. And y'all know the saying, water in a watching pot never boils. Yeah. So, I'll be back. Okay, so now we are ready to put our drumsticks in the air fryer. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to scooch that back. You want to make sure that it's not touching anything because it gets poot. It gets hot. So I'm just going to do them there like that. Now I'm going to take tongs and I'm going to take these out of the bag with tongs. And like I said, I just had them marinating in the balsamic vinegar. So they're like that. They've been marinating for at least, I don't know, 3 hours. I know. Maybe a little bit longer than that. And I'm hoping I can get all of them in here. We're rooting for that I can. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do them alternating back and forth. How about that? Got 2 more. There's 1. And 1 more. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and just shove my hand down in the bag. Because this one is giving me trouble. Alright, we're just going to do it like that. Alright. So, I have all of them in there. And we're going to, what? She said 28 minutes. But you like turn them halfway through. So, half of 28, 14? Yes. Hey, Google. Did Google hear me?
No, she did not.
Heifer? Heifer better listen. Here's FATMAN. I
Hey,
have not
guys.
killed him. They were wondering where you've been. They didn't know if you were a chalk outline or not.
No, not today. Maybe later I might be that chalk out.
Could be.
Never know what goes on in
Could
his
be.
house.
He has not seen the fiasco that I made. I thought I did pretty good for it being me. I thought I did pretty dang good. Yeah. Well, shoot. Here I am, y'all. I'm wanting to set my timer. Oh, that's my UAB thing. I want to set my timer for 14 minutes. For this, it has a timer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just put it on like the 15 and then there. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, I'm going to use up all my Scott towels. I don't know. Get that out of the way. I've got my melted butter for my cheddar biscuits. I've got it melted and ready to go. And then for my macaroni and cheese, I'm going to need what, 4 tablespoons? Yeah. So I'm doing 2 boxes, so actually I need a whole stick of butter. So I can put this stick of butter in my butter keeper. And for those of y'all that were asking, and I used to ask this question, can you leave true butter out on the counter? Yes, you can. And it's so much better if I remember, whenever I use it all, to go ahead and just refill my butter dish. I got this one. I love it. Butter, y'all. It's Paula Dean. Sandy Engel gave it to us. So I love it. Love it. And that's when I posed the question, could you just put it out on the counter? And they're like, of course you can. So, we're going to go ahead and get our cheddar biscuits going. Says do not overmix, but I want to make sure that I get it good and incorporated. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. So I'm going to tilt it up. We're going to get the beater off of it. Undo it. I love it. I love this mixer. It's Cuisinart that oh, I know who I'm trying to say. Shirley? Sheila? Lord, y'all. Don't tell me I done forgot that quick. Anywho, love it. Yes, because it certainly helps. Because Big Mama can't stir like she used to. So I'm going to finish just kind of incorporating this together with a spoon. Alright, that looks pretty good. And I just used whatever cheese we had in there. I had shredded Colby Jack. So that's what I used. We're going. I was going to get a scoop. Here we go. Oh, give me a scoop to do it. And my water is about ready to put my pasta in for my mac and cheese. Now, if we were going to church and taking mac and cheese, I would do homemade mac and cheese. Brian loves my homemade mac and cheese. And I call it poor man mac and cheese because you literally just do your, spray my pen. You literally just, what the crap am I trying to say? Boil your pasta. Boil your pasta. And back when the kids were little, we just used whatever kind of pasta we had on hand. They wasn't spaghetti because it just wouldn't work. Penny, elbow, just whatever we had on hand. And as Brian got older, he would say, that's not macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, why not? It's not that shape. And he would do like an elbow. And I'm like, well, too bad. That's just what we've got. So that's what you're getting. And we would only boil the pasta and then put it in a pan. Add milk and water, just a little bit, not much. And then just cheese. And stir that in and bake it. And they were set. If we didn't have milk, I didn't add it. If we didn't have, if we were low on butter, didn't have it. Sometimes it was, and that's when Brian liked it the most, when it was just pasta and cheese. And now if I make it the true church way, pasta and cheese, he can't, and pasta with the milk and all, he can't stand it. He's like, that's not yours, Mama. That's not yours. And he was telling Andrew about how I made it, and he's like, that's not macaroni and cheese. And I was like, that's my mama's way. I said, Brian, that's when we were slap poor and couldn't afford to waste milk cooking. Y'all drank it so much. He didn't drink it, but the girls sure did. But milk was hard to come by. What now, honey?
Yeah.
I did a lot of sketchy recipes. It weren't really recipes. It was just a way of using up what we had, so it didn't go to waste, and we actually had food on the table. I would take up all the leftovers, like whatever meat we had left, whatever veggies we had left, and I would call it stir fry. And a stir fry was never the same way twice. But and I would put it over rice, because rice was plentiful, it was cheap, we could afford it, and it sure stretched a meal. So they got to where they loved stir fry. And when we finally were able to go out one night to Chinese, and they ordered the stir fry, or got stir fry, and I'm like, that's not like yours. And I'm like, well, baby, there again. That was poor man's stir fry. We had a lot of poor man recipes. Okay, now my water is starting to boil. Yay. Sure you can see. Here's my biscuits. I just used my ice cream scoop. We're going to pop those in. $4.25. And I should have had this preheating, but what are you going to do? Get all steamed up. Alright. So I'm fixing to pour my mac and cheese in the pot. That was why a lot of times we wouldn't even buy the box mac and cheese, because I could just make it so much cheaper with any kind of pasta. And we'd use whatever kind of pasta I got on sale. We'd use that for spaghetti, Alfredo. It didn't matter. Whatever shape we got that week, that's what we used. Right, Bubba?
Right.
Alright. Look out, Toot. Alright, so here's my butter that I melted for the garlic biscuits. The cheddar biscuits. So while we're waiting on the air fryer, while we're waiting on mac and cheese to do, I'm going to take me a little break and I'll be back. Okay, sweetness. Here we go. Our 15 minutes are up. Hold on. Oh, look. Yum. I don't know if they're all the way done. I'm assuming, no, they aren't. I see it right there. But man, how crispy and, you know, golden they look. Okay, a little bit burnt, but I like them that way. And remember, the only thing I put on them was that balsamic vinaigrette salad dressing. Now, once they get done, I will probably put, let's just do it on like 10 this, oh well, between 10 and 15. I don't know what that is. I don't know where I got it, but anyway. We're going to put that on. Let it do its thing. And I might put barbecue sauce on or just leave them plain. I don't know. I might do a few barbecue and do a few plain. We'll find out. Okay. I melted my butter and I put in the garlic herb seasoning from the cheddar biscuits. So as soon as they're done, I'll get them out and I'll pour this over them. I'll get me a brush. I shouldn't have gotten a fork because I need a brush. Brush on that. But I cannot believe how good and crispy and quick those drumsticks got, because drumsticks in the oven take an hour and it's too blaming hot to be turning on that oven for a full hour. I can do for 15 minutes to cook my biscuits. Yeah, but I ain't doing no hour. No. And the air fryer doesn't heat up the kitchen. So, there you go. Alright, let me stir my macaroni noodles. Oh, I need to get some tea going. The crew loves tea. I do too. I've gotten where I only make it to go with supper. Oh, I was doing a bad thing making it like breakfast and supper. And if Carol Beth has tea, she's going to choose tea. She won't choose water. She won't choose juice. Yeah. Now, she loved them body armors. In fact, that's something I need to get for this upcoming month. I told Bo I needed to sit down and kind of plan out menu for this upcoming week, because tomorrow I'm taking care of Beth for her haircut. It's Fat Man's payday, and so I'm going to take her for a haircut. We're going to get a few things at the grocery store. I vowed to get our bill down. I'm just going to buy the true necessities. Trying to get these ones. Whoever came up with the idea of putting paper and staples on tea bags? I'm going to be putting that down in my water. That paper will disintegrate. Them staples will float off. I don't want a staple in my tea. I don't want paper remnants in my tea. What up? So I have to either pull or cut them off. And then I just try them together. Now my grandmother, she opened up a new bag. And she would always do the ones that had the paper wrapped around them. So she would have to unwrap it. Take the little paper tag off. Get the staples off. And once she opened that box, she'd sit there and do all of them. And gather them up in like fours. You know, 4 to a thing, and tie 4 of them together. And she'd go ahead and do the whole dead burn box. Sure did. She wasn't playing. Alright, so let me check on my macaroni and I'll be back. Okay. I cooked mine for like 20 minutes and they're done. I mean, they look like that, but on the inside they are not burnt. That's just caramelized, I think, because this is what it looks like on the inside. It's juicy. It's not burned. See, that's just the skin. So it looks and smells divine. And I only had to do mine 20 minutes. I don't know if my air fryer is like I don't know what size mine is. But, yeah. So there you go. My mac and cheese turned out, well, I was going to say gorgeous, but how gorgeous can a boxed mac and cheese? Turned out like that. So that's that. Carol's going to be excited. And then I did go ahead and add brown sugar and butter, half a stick of butter, to my 2 cans of green beans. I added 2 of these spoonfuls of brown sugar to them. And I'm just going to kind of let them cook. And then we've got our cheddar biscuits are doing their thing. They're almost done. And I'm about to burn slap up in this kitchen. I didn't think 15 minutes of my oven being on would matter. It matters. It's not hot over there near the air fryer. Now the air fryer itself is hot. But it's me standing in front of this oven that's done got made. But I'm watching those biscuits. We don't like burnt cheddar biscuits. I like burnt biscuits of any kind. Unless it's canned wok biscuits, you go ahead and make them. Let them cool off a little bit. You split them. You butter both halves. Put it in the broiler. Let the edges get kind of burnt and the top's a little bit burnt. Girl, you got you some eating. I can make a whole meal out of one can of wok biscuits done that way. Yep. Carol Beth calls them boom biscuits. And I'm like, why are you calling her boom biscuits? Because they go boom when you open them. I'm like, okay, baby girl. We'll call them boom biscuits. So, but that's going to be supper tonight. My kitchen is a mess. That man's going to have to pour up tea. And I might incorporate him of loading the dishwasher. Carol Beth has not unloaded yet. Usually she unloads after supper and then I'll load. Or if I feel like it, I'll unload in the morning. That way I can just keep loading. But there you go. It did not get done this morning. I did almost get that freezer. Let me turn my tea off. I'm going to show you a part of what I accomplished but didn't accomplish. So me and Fatman have to figure it out. I was proud of myself of what I got done though. A little bit of dark area. Hey, how y'all doing? Alright. Don't get scared now because I'm terrified. I slid the washer and dryer down on that way. There's the upright freezer that does not work. I got it out from that corner, slid it forward, slid that down. I made sure it would go past those little shelves right there. Got it all the way to here. And the hot water heater is sticking out like that much. And I did not take into account getting out the door. This would get out the doorway fine. This held up production. And I'd even kind of did it cattywampus. And then it bumped into that. So then I was stuck. I've got a lot of push power. I can push anything if I get my hiney behind it. You know what I'm saying? I got it to the doorway, got it stuck. And then I had to pull because I couldn't get out. I was trapped in there. So I had to pull it back. Well, pulling is not my forte. I can push all day. You get my big badunk-a-dunk behind anything and I got butt power. I can move anything with my hiney, let me tell you. But I had to pull it and that took me forever and a hot minute. And so we're just going to have to take the handle off and maneuver it out. Because it's going to have to come out eventually. Might as well go ahead and get it out now while the itching is good. So, I'm going to finish up my brown sugared green beans. If y'all've never tried brown sugared green beans, and you can also add, I swear to you, French's mustard, or any kind of yellow mustard, the prepared kind like you would put on a hot dog. Squeeze some of that down in there. Oh my goodness, land of living. It is delicious. Carol Beth does not like it that way. But she loves it with brown sugar in it now. I'll tell you. It just makes it jump up a little bit of flavor. You know what I mean? Let's check these biscuits. They're done. Yay! They are done. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty sight? Yes, ma'am. Alright, so I'm just going to drizzle this butter on them. We're fixing to get ready to eat. FATMAN's got to pour up tea. And then we'll be set to go. So, I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today. Again, not a lot accomplished, but I did try. I got up off my honey and cooked. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this evening. Try doing drumsticks in your air fryer. Thank you, Mama Cat, for telling me. I never would have gotten up the nerve or the bravery to have tried it, but hers looked so good, and I knew she would not steer me wrong, and she did not. So yeah. So y'all be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share. Play nice with others. If you need bail money, call Big Mama. I got you. Yeah, even if I just come to the jail and sit and we talk. I'm just saying. Call me. And if you want to go to the Georgia line and buy a lottery ticket with Big Mama, let me know. I will pick you up on my way. I say I'm going to go. I won't go. I won't go. But it's $1.3 billion. Honey, I would be happy with 1,000. I would be happy with 100,000. Yeah. You know, 80,000 would change my life. I could pay off our house. Get FATMAN a new truck. Yeah, have savings. What's that? I don't know. We don't have any. We could have some. Alright, so until next time, bye, Hines.